$353.80 on AGPU today. Woohoo! I'm trading from Prague today, this week, which means that I'm trading local time in the afternoon, and I'm trying to figure it all out as I'm doing it. This morning I was down $90 on AGPU before things turned around, so watch the video to find out what happened. Okay, so I'm actually having a little problem with my trader view. I don't know if that's related to being here, but I'm having trouble importing my transactions. So I will show you on Thinkorswim what happened. So I traded, let's see, I traded KIDZ in the pre-market. All right, that was my first one. I pretty much traded it here on this bull flag pullback. And I don't know, I freaked out and just clicked to sell in the bid. And I scalped like $10. So that's fine. I was really happy to be green. Okay. That was how it started. And then AGPU hit the scanners. And seriously, this one was honestly really crazy today. All right. It was flying up, and I generally stick to stocks under $10, but I will trade stocks between 10 and 20, and I've done pretty well on them. So I decided that I would get in on this one. So I traded 500 shares here. Okay. And it was a pullback. I'm going to call it a micro pullback. Okay. And it popped up and rejected. So I had to get out, and I lost $90. Pretty bummed out about that. And here, honestly, this was more instinct than anything else. The MACD had actually just flipped red. But I was watching this here, and it was pushing up against about 1225. And I watched this forming, I guess you could call it a flat top breakout. Going to make a note about that. And because when I import my trades, if I can get my trades to import. So it broke out, and I did not freak out. I made my stop, the bottom of the last low candle, and it was dipping down, and I was holding my breath, thinking, oh my God, I'm gonna have another huge red day. I had a red day Friday. I had a red day Monday. Yesterday was a no trade day. I was flying. So I was a little nervous coming into today. And I actually got out very green. Let's see. I made about 70 cents a share. Is that right? Yeah, 70 cents a share. That was awesome. Okay, so this is why I traded this. Let me bring it in a little bit. Now, normally I'm like, no, if the MACD's red, I'm not doing it. But I'm watching this here, right about this level, maybe 1230. I'm watching it here. I'm watching it. The volume is pulling back a little bit. Okay, it met all my criteria for stock selection because I traded it before, right? The first trade. I'm kind of watching it just sort of fight at this level. And I'm seeing the volume pulling back slightly, but I felt like the pressure was building and building and building. And I really, really thought there was a breakout coming. So I was looking for that. And it was right at this trade that it happened. And I did take it in spite of the MACD being slightly red. It popped up, and I sold when I saw that it had gone up quite a bit green. And this is the moment. This is the moment where things turned around for me, because now I'm green on the week, I'm green on the month, and this is nice. This is good. This is like, about what I'm hoping for on a daily basis, trades like this. This is kind of maybe more than I was expecting, to be honest. 70 cents a share, that's pretty good. But what I'm proud of myself for is that I didn't freak out when it dipped down. You know, I wanted, my stop was the low of this candle here because I honestly thought I was going to get in. This was the break I was looking for. Okay, so I was looking for a break over this level pretty much. And I saw that it was tapping, tapping. Here, I was looking for that, but I think I got in. I saw the volume popped up, okay, and that's what I was looking for, and that's when I got in. And yeah, I'm just like really proud of myself for, I was, you know, hoping that it wouldn't drop below this level here, and it didn't. Um, I was scared because it did dip down. And I thought, "Oh, if this thing dips below this level, I'm going to take quite a hit on this one." But I thought this was going to break out, and it did. And I'm really, really, really excited about it. Okay. Um, so let me slow down for a little bit. Why am I so proud of myself? Well, I'm proud of myself because I know that I sort of broke one of my indicator rules, but I feel like I had a really good reason to do that. I was watching a specific setup and I let a little bit of intuition creep in. Okay, I'm a brand new trader and I try not to rely too much on intuition, but I feel like the last couple of weeks I've been very robotic in my training. And part of that is a little bit of anxiety about learning in public and live streaming. So I have been a little robotic in my training, and my numbers are showing that. So this one I decided to let my intuition creep in a little bit, and I really thought this flat top breakout was going to break. So yeah, I took a loss. Thought this might be another red day, and I but I didn't revenge trade. That's the thing I'm really proud of myself for. I didn't revenge trade. You know, I'm off my schedule. Okay, I am coming off of really bad jet lag. Couldn't sleep on the overnight flight from Boston to Zurich. Um, Finally got some sleep last night, but like I'm just off my schedule. I'm trading in a completely different time zone, and I felt like I kept my cool. Like after the $90 loss, I looked for another opportunity, and I sort of tried to tap in a little bit to my intuition and marry that with like the setup. All right, so today there were only 3 trades, and something I talked about in my live stream, and you can check out the trades in my live stream. I timestamped them. One thing I talked about in my live stream today was, you know, really focusing on quality over quantity and not over trading. Sometimes I do that, and I'm really trying to get rid of that and just really focus on quality and not trade desperately. My trade where I lost $90, you can hear me on the live stream say, that was stupid. After reviewing it, I'm not 100% sure I agree with that. I don't think it was a stupid trade, but I do think that I might have jumped the gun a little on that one. So, however, my accuracy today is 66%. So I'm really happy with that. I'm really happy with that because I have good accuracy for the year, and it was bumming me out to have terrible accuracy this month. So I'm at 66% accuracy. I am green on the day. So let's hope that this is maybe, you know, foreshadowing for the rest of my trading week. I've got 2 more trading days that I'll still be in Prague. Next Monday, I will be possibly trading. I should be in the airport at that time. So we'll see. I don't know. I'm not sure if my flight's going to leave on its scheduled day anyway. It's been a real mess because of the airline strike, you know, with Lufthansa and all of that. So Stay tuned. I will keep you guys posted though. I will try to let you know the night before or the day of, but Monday and Tuesday next week could be a little bit messy with trading. Tuesday will probably be a no trade day next week. So anyway, that's what's coming up. I will post on Substack later tonight for my Wednesday update, my midweek update on my goal. And I am planning on trading tomorrow and live streaming here from Prague in the Czech Republic. So stay tuned for that. I will see you tomorrow. Trade smart, everyone.